to tear families apart is the easiest thing you can do is keep the parents at work all day, man, because people just aren't going to get the love that they need. I'm very fortunate that my dad, worked hard at a young age, right? Like around my age, my dad worked extremely hard. And even he didn't know a lot though. So he worked a lot with his hands. He did a lot of like daft stuff. But he was quite entrepreneurial actually. He went down to London when he was like 20, like my age. Like I'm 22, well, 23 now. I'm 23 now. But back when my dad was like 20, he would go down to London, try hanging around with like TV stars, music producers, all this other stuff. He was like trying to make it. And although he never made it, something I can tell you about my dad is that he never gave up. Even to this day, he still tries to talk to the right people. He still tries to, do some things on the side, etc. And because of that, though, I was very fortunate to be able to have a dad that was financially in a stable place where he could have a lot of time for me, right? And although my dad's never been able to give me any finances because, this position he's in now, he's had to basically use them to survive for the past, however long, like 12, 14 years now, he's been surviving. So he's kind of on that stage of like, he's hitting retirement age now, so he can finally get his pension. But like before then, bro, he was like obviously just surviving on whatever he could. However, when bringing me and my brother up, he was able to be there because he had the finances to do so. And so that was very good for me because from the ages of 0 to 16 years old, I was in a position where I had parents that I could actually see, speak to, go out on holiday with, all that kind of stuff, right? Before kind of 2008 was when things started going a bit south for us. But still, it's beside the point. Like I say, I still had a dad who was around, So it's like I say, man, I do think it's a tactic to separate people from their family because if you look at men and women today, look at how messed up they are, brother. It's crazy to me. Like I meet some people that are just their heads are messed up mentally, physically. Their bodies are messed up. They're eating bad food all the time, drinking heavy, doing narcotics, right? Doing all these bad things, and it's like, why? Why are you doing these things? And more often than not, it's because their dad was never around enough, or they don't have a good relationship with their dad. Things like this.
Yeah. And to your point there, like kind of keeping divides, like what's the number, like the biggest causes of, separation and breaking up of relationships? It's time and money. They don't have enough time to spend with me. Well, they don't have the money to give me the lifestyle that I want. And what do they do in the workforce? They take both of those away. They take your time away so you earn money, but then they don't give you any of the money that's worth the time that you're putting in that's taken away from everything. So they're holding you at wit's end at both sides to make sure that you can't have something successful over there.